You have a video about Sonic physics? You've probably been playing Sonic way too long. I got something to say. I don't know what it is, but Sega just can't get this right with Sonic games. Okay, so let's say this. They get it right once, and then they go back, and then they get it right again, and then they go back again. So, I don't know what's actually going on here. So, what do I mean? Sonic Unleashed. Yes, the people hate the Warhawk portion personally. I like it. Blasphemy, but whatever. Big whoop. Want to fight about it? The Hog engine on there was just near perfect, and it pretty much springboarded their approach to all other future Sonic games. Generations, one of the best Sonic games out there. Finally handling 3D Sonic pretty reasonably with a unique switch to a 2D perspective. Pretty clever. But here we get Sonic Forces. Now, I don't exactly hate the game. It actually was pretty nice, and the soundtrack was pretty boss. But yo, Sonic Mania by Christian Whitehead released almost around that same time. The physics in that game were way beyond perfect. I mean, they nailed the weight, they nailed the speed, they nailed the interaction. It felt like classic Sonic. Whereas the 2D portions in Sonic Forces, it felt very planned. And those were just some of my minor gripes about the entire experience in general. Personally, I felt the levels were way too short. Like, it clearly felt like more of a quantity versus quality portion of it. I mean, yeah, it looked nice in a lot of portions and everything like that, but come on, like, each level ended like in what, 10 seconds? Personally, I think they should consult Christian Whitehead a lot more so they know exactly how a Sonic game is supposed to run. I mean, yeah, you guys been doing this for years, but after a while, it kind of rubs off you, especially, you know, Sonic, a publisher, doing multiple games, I guess. But then again, it's Sonic Team, so it's like, that's the one thing that you guys do. You do a Sonic game. So, I don't know. I guess that they're trying to hold specific production aspects or game production or thought processes from the adventure games, or trying to, I don't know. I don't know what Sonic Team is doing. But yeah, get Christian Whitehead on the crew. Actually, no, wait, no, don't get Christian Whitehead on the crew. Let Christian Whitehead do his thing, because, you know, you said it yourself. You have your two Sonic game separations from the classic side and from the people who appreciate a modern side. Kind of think it's bullshit, but at least that way the classic heads like myself and many others will get the Sonic game that they've been clamoring for, that feels right. And then, you know, Sonic Team can, you know, do what Sonic Team does, I guess. I mean, I don't hate Sonic Team. I think they just tried too many things at once without nailing the core mechanics of what a Sonic game actually is. And B, you kind of got to think why we got a Christian Whitehead in the first place. Because you weren't listening to your core group. But anyway, I could go on and on about this. Honestly, I wouldn't mind actually seeing another iteration of Sonic Lost World. Not for the story, but for the gameplay mechanics, how you had to use Trigger to do a complete run. It actually gave you the control of actually being able to take your time, because yes, Sonic is not just about speed. There is part platforming involved, and the fact that you have to trigger a button for your speed on specific portions kind of actually gives some nice, interesting gameplay mechanics. Anyway, enough about Sonic. Time to get into the topic of the day. Question of the day: do you digest more of your entertainment on computer or on television? Are you just a Netflix and chill type person? Or are you a YouTube, Vimeo, Daily Fit type person? Me personally, I do not watch television anymore. I pretty much find a lot of my entertainment on pretty much YouTube, actually. If not YouTube, then a couple of other select communities. A couple of my favorite channels, well, that's probably another topic for discussion for another time. So let's add to that question: what are you watching on your preferred mode of entertainment? Leave your interesting comments and criticisms and whatnots in the comment section below. Alright everyone, that about does it for today's Thought Locker. If you have not subscribed by now, hit that subscribe button and hit that bell icon so you know when I actually produce these videos. And of course, if you want more of this kind of content and also more of my music, my other creative ventures, and you want to see me grow and blossom into a super whatever have you, Nova Meteor type thing, yeah, I have a Patreon. Link to the Patreon in the description below. Alright guys, this has been KEYJAY, signing off. Later. So, I don't know what Sega could do. I mean, what would make me happy with Sega actually is if, like, with their 2D engine at least, the physics of it actually feel one-to-one to the classic Sonic, because no, I don't know who wants the modern 2D Sonic feel anyway. It just feels heavy. It doesn't really feel organic. It doesn't feel like you're actually doing anything. It just feels like the game is mainly moving it for you. Rather, with the 2D Sonic, at least you have some aspects of, you feel that you can die at a specific point. This game, it's like, if you die, it's probably because the game made you. It's not because you did. Yeah, 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 yeah.